Hey everyone, and welcome to this deep dive. We're going to be taking a close look at Modulario today.
Modulario.
Yeah. All those business software headaches.
Yeah.
The mountains of paperwork, endless spreadsheets,
Yeah.
and that soul-crushing data entry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what Modulario is trying to fix. We've been going through articles, marketing materials, all that, to understand this platform and its promise of a 2-year ROI.
Interesting.
Most importantly, we're going to help you figure out if Modulario lives up to the hype.
Well, what I find interesting is that Modulario doesn't just stop at, digitizing those tedious processes.
Yeah.
They're actually claiming to optimize them. They emphasize tailoring the platform to each business's unique workflow.
So instead of shoehorning your business into some rigid software box, Modulario adapts to you.
That's the idea.
That's a pretty bold claim. Do they have any proof that this actually works in the real world?
Oh, absolutely. They have a whole bunch of case studies showcasing Modulario's flexibility across tons of industries.
Oh.
For example, take Kablik. Kablik's a wholesale business.
Okay.
They completely revamped their invoicing system, automated, quote, generation, and even integrated it with their other existing software.
Wow. So they're not just streamlining individual tasks.
Yeah.
We're talking complete system overhaul.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But is this just for big companies with lots of resources?
Not at all. They work with businesses of all sizes.
Okay.
In fact, SP Technic, a machine assembly firm, uses Modulario for everything: invoicing, payroll, attendance tracking.
Really?
You name it. They even manage their projects and CRM through the platform.
So they've got the wholesale and manufacturing industries covered.
Yeah.
But this cargo wagon example really stood out to me. They're a rail car rental company, and they use AI to automate invoice processing and allocation.
Right.
That seems like it would save a ton of time and potential errors.
Yeah, for sure. Think about all those hours spent manually reviewing and routing invoices.
Right.
Gone. And it's not just using basic OCR. Modulario uses AI to actually understand the invoice content and allocate it to the correct accounting centers.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting for me. The city of Bratislava is using Modulario for a whole citywide vehicle access control system.
Wow.
Using license plate recognition and integrated barrier controls.
Yeah.
That seems like a massive project.
It really does showcase how Modulario can scale to handle even those complex, large-scale implementations.
Yeah.
I mean, if it can manage access for a whole city, imagine what it can do for your business.
So we've seen how diverse Modulario's applications can be.
Right.
What makes it so flexible?
It all comes down to their modular design. Users can pick and choose from a huge array of modules like finance, recruitment, management, and tons more.
Okay.
But here's the key. Each module can be configured. It bends to your needs, not the other way around.
So you're not stuck with preset features you'll never use. That's a huge advantage over all those one-size-fits-all software solutions out there.
Exactly. You get the power of customization without the headache and expense of building custom software from the ground up.
Okay, so let's get into the features and see what they're really offering.
Yeah.
What are some standout capabilities that would get business owners excited?
Well, Modulario really emphasizes efficiency and user-friendliness.
Okay.
One example is their data manipulation capabilities. Search, filter, sort group, even anchoring columns, all optimized for handling huge data sets.
Wow.
They claim they can even perform actions on millions of records in real time.
That's crucial for businesses with high data volumes. Imagine being able to analyze and act on real-time data instead of waiting for reports to be generated.
Right.
Could be a game changer for decision-making.
Absolutely. And to make those everyday tasks even smoother, they have a quick edit mode.
Okay.
It lets you modify multiple records at once.
Oh, wow.
No more opening each record individually.
That's got to save so much time.
It does.
Yeah.
And they also have bulk editing for making uniform changes across tons of records.
Right, but they haven't sacrificed data security for speed, have they?
Not at all.
Yeah.
They track all changes with a version history, so you can always revert back to a previous version if you need to.
That peace of mind is so valuable. So let's talk about understanding all this data. How does Modulario help you connect the dots and get that big picture view of your business?
They have this feature called data linking.
Okay.
This is where it gets really cool. You can link records across different modules,
Interesting.
meaning you can seamlessly jump from, say, a client record in your CRM to their complete purchase history in your sales module.
So no more switching between systems and trying to piece together info manually.
Exactly. It's a unified system.
I like it. And they've got visual tools for data exploration too.
Right.
Right.
Conditional formatting uses visual cues like highlighted records and cells
Okay.
to help you quickly spot patterns and trends.
And for those who like a more personalized view, they have those personalized views where you can set up your preferred columns and filters,
Exactly.
creating a streamlined workflow.
And on top of that, they have a whole range of data visualization options. Tables, Kanban boards, Gantt charts, calendars, even custom visualizations.
Okay, so they've nailed data management. What about putting that data to work?
Yeah.
What about automation and integration?
One thing that stands out is their use of email templates.
Okay.
You can create predefined templates and integrate them into automated workflows, ensuring consistent communication.
Now, this is where I get really excited. They offer mobile access, so Modulario is accessible from anywhere, desktops, tablets, phones,
Right.
always connected.
It's not just about access, it's about presenting that data in a way that works for you.
Right, and they do a good job of that. Another interesting feature is the forms functionality. You can create external-facing forms for data collection and embed them on your website without requiring users to log into Modulario.
Yeah,
That opens up so many possibilities.
for sure. Things like surveys, applications, feedback forms,
Yeah.
all seamlessly integrated with your Modulario system.
And of course, we can't forget about dashboards.
Oh.
Every platform seems to have them these days, but Modulario takes it up a notch.
Yeah. Their dashboards provide real-time data insights with interactive graphs equations and even action buttons.
So you're not just looking at static data. You can actually interact with it, drill down into details, and even trigger actions right from the dashboard.
Exactly.
That's incredible. This all sounds fantastic, but security is always top of mind. How does Modulario ensure data safety and prevent unauthorized access?
They've got a very specific permission system called granular permissions.
Okay.
Meaning administrators can define very specific access rights for each user. You control who sees what and who can edit what.
So no more worrying about someone accidentally deleting important data or making unauthorized changes.
Right. And that leads to a question for you. How secure are your current systems?
Now let's talk about some of the more advanced features that set Modulario apart from the competition. What else can it do?
Well, one interesting feature is called transformations.
Okay.
It lets you generate a new record, like an invoice, directly from an existing record, like a sales order, with a single click.
Wow, that sounds like a huge time saver. And they also have an events system, which seems very versatile.
It is. You can set up notification events, data events, transformation events, integration events. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
It's a powerful tool for automating all sorts of actions within Modulario.
Yeah.
For example, you could set up a notification to alert you when stock levels are low, or have reports automatically update when new sales come in.
Exactly. And speaking of integrations, Modulario doesn't discriminate.
Yeah.
It integrates with almost anything that has an API, from ERPs and CRMs to machine sensors and external databases.
So Modulario is like the central nervous system of your business, connecting all your systems and data sources into one unified ecosystem.
That's a great way to put it. And if there's something specific you need, they even let you develop custom plugins for specialized functionalities.
They really are committed to flexibility. So it's not just about solving today's problems, but also about being ready for whatever tomorrow brings.
Right.
That's a valuable proposition in today's fast-paced business world.
Absolutely. And they seem to have built Modulario for the long haul. They offer multi-user access for real-time collaboration, multilingual support for global teams, and a commitment to continuous updates and regulatory compliance.
It all runs on the secure and scalable infrastructure of AWS with the option for on-premise installations.
So when you look at all of this, Modulario is a compelling alternative to both custom software development and off-the-shelf solutions.
Okay, let's break that down. What does Modulario offer that those traditional options don't?
Well, compared to custom development, Modulario has significant advantages in terms of speed and affordability.
Okay.
You don't have to wait months or even years for development and pay a premium for every change.
Right.
And you also avoid the ongoing burden of maintenance and updates.
So you're saying it's faster to implement, more affordable, and easier to manage?
Yeah. What about compared to off-the-shelf solutions that are readily available?
Yeah. How does it compare to those?
Those can work for businesses with very standard processes, but they often lack the flexibility and customization that Modulario offers.
So you're not forced to adapt your business to fit their limitations.
Exactly. Modulario offers a middle ground, the speed and affordability of off-the-shelf solutions with the power and flexibility of custom development.
So they combine the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But we can't forget their big ROI promise. 2 years is pretty aggressive. What makes them so confident they can deliver that?
It's a good question. While they don't go into detail about how they calculate those ROI numbers, they do mention a secret weapon that can save businesses thousands of hours of work per year.
A secret weapon. Now, I'm really curious. Definitely makes you want to learn more, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
But even without all the details, it's clear they've designed this platform for efficiency at every level.
For sure.
So we've covered a lot, from data management to automation to security, and even those cool advanced features. What stands out to you as the most compelling aspect of Modulario?
For me, it's that combination of modularity and customizability. It's not just about choosing the modules you need, but about having the power to actually fine-tune them to fit your exact need.
Yeah.
You're not stuck with preset features you'll never use.
That level of control is something you just don't see in most platforms.
Yeah.
It's either one size fits all, or you're paying a fortune for custom development. Modulario seems to offer a good middle ground.
Right. It's a great option for businesses that have outgrown their current systems, but aren't ready to commit to a massive custom software project yet.
Plus, those real-world success stories we discussed show that this isn't just theoretical.
Exactly.
They have clients across so many industries who are already seeing real benefits.
Those case studies are convincing. They really show Modulario's versatility and its ability to get results across different sectors.
Okay, so let's bring it back to you listening right now. What does all of this mean for you and your business?
Well, I think the key takeaway is that Modulario really challenges all those old assumptions about business software.
All right.
It offers a new way of thinking about how software can be designed, implemented, and used. It's not just about automating tasks. It's about empowering businesses to work smarter and more efficiently.
And that's something that every business owner or manager should think about, especially if they're struggling with inefficient processes, outdated systems, or a lack of integration between their software tools.
Right. The question to ask yourself is, could Modulario be the solution you've been looking for?
That's something you'll have to decide based on your specific needs and challenges.
Right.
But this deep dive has hopefully given you a much better understanding of what Modulario is, what it can do, and why it's generating so much buzz.
Maybe, just maybe, it could be the key to unlocking that 2-year ROI.
That's definitely a possibility worth exploring. But I think the real value of Modulario is its potential to transform how businesses operate, making them more agile, efficient, and data-driven.
For sure.
It sounds like they've taken the best parts of custom software and off-the-shelf solutions and created something truly unique.
Absolutely. Modulario is definitely pushing the boundaries in the software world.
All right, before we wrap up this part, I want to leave you with something to think about. We've seen how Modulario can be customized to fit all kinds of businesses, from wholesale operations to machine assembly to even citywide access control. The possibilities are almost endless. So here's my question for you. With so much potential for customization, what unique process in your business could Modulario transform? What bottleneck could be eliminated? What manual process could be automated? What data could you leverage to make better decisions? Think about it. We'll be back in part 2 to continue our deep dive into Modulario.